While staring at the sultry shape of my ceiling lamp, letting the ever-increasing march of time consume me whole, I brain-blasted and came up with a wholly original idea. I'm going to spend 100 days in Minecraft Hardcore. So get comfy, put on your diapie, and grab that pacifier, because in this video, I survived 100 days in Minecraft Hardcore. We start with naming our world, trademarked of course, and jumping straight into day 1. Day 1. I spawned into this new world, and like many great men before me, I began with a deforestation and murder of the local wildlife to fuel my new start. A new home was set, and it was time for me to patrol my territory and greet my neighbors. I spotted a gaggle of sheep boiling a horse and its kid, and you guys know how much of a kind-hearted gentleman I could be. So of course, I buried my axe into the sheep, harvesting its wool and flesh. The horse didn't say as much as a thank you, so I murdered his kid in front of him in retaliation and made my merry way home. Day 2 began, and since we were only like 20 minutes into this world, I still had jack all. Wait, you thought this was 100 real life days? No. Do you really think I have the time for that? Come on. It was intentionally vague so kids could misinterpret the title and click thinking I put thousands of hours into this Minecraft world, when in reality it was like the weekend max. Anyways, next I decided to drag my psychopathic husk of a body deep inside the mines, and I hope that black lung ends at all, because the loneliness is consuming me. Oh god, I haven't felt the touch of another human being in so long. Sadly, I didn't waste away into becoming an old barren source of wealth, but I did find some shiny rocks while I was down there. On day 3, I redecorated my Cave of Despair, upgrading it into a Cave of Despair with signs. I also upgraded my tools and very legitimately acquired diamonds. Day 4 begins with some nether exploration, and like a cheap escort, but cheap in the surprising affordability of prostitution kind of way, I collect hot rods. My nether trip ends uneventfully, and I took a liking to hell, so I decided to do a little home gardening and burnt the entire forest down. The next 60 something days are spent on trademarking the 100 days namesake / idea, because, it's my brand and I like money, and, it worked for the Fine Bros, right? Day 69. Nice. Day 70 through 96. Most of this time was spent messaging small creators and hounding them to credit me on my amazingly original idea that has never been done before ever. Actually, you know what? You can't even do it anymore. Mine. M-I-N-E, mine. Day 97. After a wink and a sleep, I realized I still needed to pay my rent, so I decided to end the video and head to the end. I dug down and realized I was more lost than Brian from Hatchet. After a jump scare by the fish monster thingy, I realized that I was in quite the pickle. I continue on anyways, and using my great intuition, I found the portal room rather quickly. I hopped on in, eager to finish and tell the world how I played Minecraft for 33 hours max. So I entered the end, but in my hubris, I forgot that I was still afflicted with mining fatigue, and was in fact stuck. Luckily, after giving myself a quick milking, I was able to produce a bucket of the white holy lactic beverage and cure myself. The next 3 days were truly epic. Tireless battle between a hero and villain. For 3 days I fought valiantly and courageously. Eventually, the dragon grew weak, and I decided to give mercy to the big fella and finished my mission of beating the Ender Dragon. Home I went. The people must hear of my success. As the sun set, I knew that it wasn't the 100 days itself that were the big dumb, nor the people who committed themselves to the challenge, but those with greed who would try to trademark a trend a trend that existed long before they hopped on it. Alas, I was finished. I survived 100 days in hardcore Minecraft, and I wasn't spiteful in the slightest. And yes, I need to add this part to the end. I know I don't usually do stuff like this, but I just want to say, not calling anyone out, not even Luke, even though I did take the piss out of him. This isn't like a targeted attack on anyone. I was just, you know, a little haha funny moment, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, please like and subscribe. I know you think it's dumb to be reminded, and I think it's dumb to remind you, but statistically, it is good for me to remind you because apparently some of you guys don't remember to. And when you remind people, it has an improvement in the amount of people who subscribe. Actually, by usually a substantial amount. So do that. I'll even put an end card at the end of this video. Oh god, I'm doing so good. Look at me go. Look at me go. Oh my god, I'm doing it. Yep.